Hello and welcome to my first speed build. Um, this is a new thing for me. I haven't done something like this before, and kind of excited and nervous to do it. Uh, Probably obvious why, but you know, it happens. So today I decided that I wanted to make a little like houseboat. You know, obviously we can't do that exactly in The Sims 4, but I did what I could. Use the tools that we have, and I think it came out pretty nice. I it kind of went for more of a old styled, um, like grandparents' house that you would see. Um, I don't know. I thought it was cute. I ended up really liking how it came out, and yeah, this is my first ever time recording and uploading what video of one of these. I have made others in the past. Well, I've made other houses, did screenshots, but I've never gone and recorded a video. So this is my first time. Um, right now I'm trying to get the basic laydown of how I want the house to look. And as you can see, I start with this like very short um, bottom area, but I decided I don't like that too much, and I decided to go for extending it and figuring out then the wallpaper. I started with this one, but obviously, as you can see, it just doesn't transition well enough between floors, and it just looked weird. It gets better. The wallpaper ends up changing, I think, all the way until the end of the build. It's not even until um I am just about to wrap it up that I actually decide on what it looks like. There's a lot of things that happen that I change at the last minute, so we'll see as it comes. Right now I'm working on the kitchen. That little side banister by the door, I don't keep that. In the end, I thought it looked kind of weird there, and it just didn't really fit with the build. Um, Plus, it kind of blocked the door, so it won't be there. But it was an interesting idea for the time. Oh, um, you will notice that in some of this, I do have custom content installed. Um, I can always try and link some of these mods I use below, but I've had this mods folder um, for quite a while now, and it would be a bit hard to track down all those mods, but I can always try to do that in the future, or even just get rid of some of my mods because I have way too many, at least clutter wise, because Sims 4 does not have enough clutter for my lifestyle, or at least the way I like to make houses. Anyways, so I spent a little bit on the kitchen, especially because I wanted to get this clutter to look nice and make it look like, people have been living here for a while and they've made this kitchen really their own. It's set up the way they want it to be. Oh, and I had this really nice idea of making a little built-in washer and dryer, well, laundry area right here. Um, I really like the laundry day stuff pack because it makes a house feel even more not cozy, but lived in having laundry. I don't know. Maybe that's me. Maybe some of you out there agree. Um, I I spend forever trying to find a light, and then I just go back to the saucer light. Um, Eventually, just because nothing. Whenever you have this weird like 2 by 1 space in The Sims 4, it's hard to get a light in there that lights the entire thing without being weird if you have shelving in there. It sucks, but again, you deal with it. Oh God, this living room area. Now this is gonna go through some changes, um, especially with this first set of like couches and stuff I choose. That couch we do end up keeping, but the chairs, we go through a few chairs before I finally land on what I think is a good option. Um, I actually went for this nice like light wood with the light aqua blue. I thought it looked nice and it fit because with the build, um, I do change this wallpaper, like I said before, to something that fits a little bit better. These damn cabinets making this entertainment center, it frustrated me a lot trying to get that to look nice. But in the end, I got it, and then I decided I would size up this TV because it looks old enough with those bezels on the end that you wouldn't think it's a new TV, but it's definitely a nicer TV than some of like the older style ones we have. Um, and then I really wanted to get this stereo on top of here, on top of this little ladder with flowers on it, but it did not fit the way I wanted to. So I got this other one, and I decided to move the it out of the corner a little bit, and then I realized I didn't have any windows, so I went about adding some, make the place look a little bit nicer, and just liven up the place. Also let in some light, obviously, when the sun's out. Oh, and that ladder is from mod pack. Forget which one, but it is my absolute favorite little ladder light to just place in front of stuff. It's small and discreet, but it looks really nice. Here's the first set of changes with the wallpaper. I go with this like more brownish color, uh, with a little bit of the blue stripes in it. And I keep it for a little bit, but eventually I decided that I wanted something different. Also, um, this I wasn't sure about having this dining table right here because it kind of intersects everything. But in the end, I thought, you know what, it looks cute. It gives them. It's really the only space that you can fit any kind of dining area, and it looks nice right there. Oh, I also changed the door from that ungodly blue to a nice dark brown with a white frame, make it match up with everything else. I originally was gonna throw that in front of the stairs, but I thought, oh, it would make no sense if it went back to back with the couch, kind of a stuff to place like clutter and everything that they might have. I'll add that stuff in later, obviously. Oh, and this entire deck area you see up here that I fiddle with a bit with the door. Yeah, eventually I just get rid of all of that because I just thought in the end it looked weird and it just didn't seem to fit with this style. Um, so you're gonna see that I'm gonna make this whole little loft area look nice and everything, and realize I don't have a bathroom. So I keep everything that I put in it, but I had to change some stuff around. Um, which sucks because I did like the way this looked, but there was just no way I was going to get a bathroom downstairs, not with the little bit of room we had down there, not unless I really cramped up the entranceway and fit a 4x4 right there in that corner where the laundry is, and I didn't want to get rid of the laundry because I thought it was cute for this. So in the end, I thought the loft area would be a better place to have the bathroom, and plus it's right next to the bedroom. It just kind of makes sense. I also wanted to get some curtains in here, but God, I hate the Sims 4 curtains. They just do not line up or look nice or flush to the wall as I wish they would be. So right about here, I'm looking around. I'm like, I don't have a bathroom. So I throw everything into the corner and I put enough space for a bathroom. I could have made it smaller, but I thought I could fit everything I need to in this space and still have a decent sized bathroom. So, um, I haven't tested this bed yet, and I probably won't upload this to the gallery just because I, mm, not my thing, at least for now, anyways. But I haven't tested it, but I've done beds like that before in that tiny space, and they usually work. So I have no qualms with it. I think it should be fine. This bathroom actually turned out really cute, and I'm not sure how well it fits with the styling of the rest of the house, but in my mind, I thought maybe that these grandparents moved out of their regular house, they bought a houseboat, and they decorated the rest of it with their stuff, but perhaps the bathroom and the kitchen were already furnished and everything, so they're more clean and modern versus the furniture that the grandparents brought in for the rest of the place. Right now, I'm just adding some clutter to the house that I find. Um, Finding a nice mirror to go next to there, so that way you have a mirror and the dresser right there. Oh, and this desk. I again haven't tested this yet, but I do believe that desk should work next to the doorway. Sims in Sims 4 are pretty smart about getting around objects like that, especially with that amount of space. But again, you never know. So right here, I fiddle around with looking at carpets and stuff. I'm looking at some of my reference pictures and finding what I like. And I decide to add some paintings around the bed. Um, Make it look uh, like they put up some of their own personal pieces from over the years. Decorate their space a little bit. And I decided, oh, uh, let's add some lighting outside because it is pretty dark. And I thought, oh, well, this is like the little pathway to get back to the mainland when they, like if they sail in to a dock. Oh, and these damn columns, because I didn't like the big chunkiness of having like actual walls there, and then it's you can't place columns wherever you want, so I decided in the end to put them right there. I thought it made the most sense, um, and I thought it looked fine. um, so as you can see here, I'm just placing a mailbox and a trash can, and I just I thought about using those things from Get Famous as maybe a makeshift column, but in the end, I just kept what we have for now. Even though I do in the end get rid of the uh, the upper deck, I do. Hmm, Thinking about it, I don't know if I got rid of those columns or not. Hmm. I guess I'll have to go see. Once I look at the screenshots or at the end of this video. I guess we'll see that together. And I'll figure out what to do from there. But you guys will see online probably what I've decided to do at that point. Um, right now, I did like that little area. It just felt too unfurnished for most of that deck, and I just thought, it really didn't make sense for like such a nice deck for this small of a houseboat. Maybe if it had been a bit bigger, I would have felt better about it. But yeah. So in the end, I mess around a little bit with more clutter, especially on the desk. I thought, it's their personal desk, so they'd probably have some clutter thrown around on it. Have some stuff on the walls. Yeah, just make everything look nice. The single stack of folded clothes that have so many different swatches is one of my favorite pieces of CC I've found for this game. Wish more people would make stuff like that. Anyways, I decided I wanted to decorate these shelves a little bit, size down some stuff, make it look like, they added some stuff, and then these picture frames, I really like it, and it fit like perfectly into that space if you moved it forward, and I ended up really liking how that whole little entertainment center looked in the end. Um, right now, I'm just looking to see if I wanted any more clutter. I decided on not having more, and then adding to this table since it didn't really have anything on it. I also really love this that little table full of plants in the at the bottom of the stairs that we have there. When they added that, that's been like one of my favorite types of flowers. Well, I guess plants. Yeah, plants to use around the house. It just looks really clean and nice. Oh, and I had this little tub of flowers too, which is also CC if I remember correctly. It just looks really nice, and I feel like, with an old couple living here, they would probably enjoy having some plants, to take care of. Oh, and I went and I changed the wood. I thought this wood looked better. It was cleaner and not so like rustic. Even though this is a rustic kind of build, You know, I just in the end I didn't think it made sense to have it like so dirty. And then this is where I'm like, I don't want this deck anymore. So I get rid of it. Oh, you know what? Hmm. I didn't even think about that. The house actually lays on the column, so never mind. Uh, I forgot that the deck actually just overextended and didn't have those columns. So never mind. The columns are in a good place still. So even though none of you were worried about that, only I was worried about that. Uh, Whatever. We're coming up to the end here, so thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this.